Y ya lo ven, las palabras del poeta vuelven a vencer toda la mentira que yo pueda traer.
What the fuck is up, guys? Coming to you live from Lion Maker's Sex Dungeon. Please, God, help me. Help me. Help me get out here. He's been raping me for 14 days. Please, please help. 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 I've been scrolling through the internet until I found some guy. Oh my God. I can't say it. I'll have to. Arguing against people saying incest is wrong and you shouldn't do it, even though it's proven that it will fuck up like genes, and basically he's saying fathers and daughters should be able to have sex, basically. So let's get right into it and just tear it down.
What's up, YouTube? All I was going to do was just talk about a topic about, it was, father and daughter. Father, breaking, daughter's, first time in sex. I would guess, during their teenage years, if the daughter is more affectionate with the father. The point is that really doesn't seem wrong at all.
One, there's a reason why it's wrong in today's standards. One is it's complete pedophilia if the daughter's a fucking teenager. And then, two, it does happen. The condom might slip or break, and you don't want to pay for abortions or anti-birth drugs or something, but it'll fuck up the baby's genes, okay? And I hate to say this, but most people have a religion that is clearly like only abstinence, so basically having sex if you want to make a baby, nothing else. So, that's why there's a taboo on that shit. But, go on, I mean, I want to hear your side of the story.
Well, hey, at least the female gets to know, the daughter gets to know exactly how it is over her first time and everything. Father most likely is very gentle, whatnot, don't want to even hurt his own daughter, but
first off, if the father didn't want to hurt the daughter, he wouldn't have been having fucking sex in the fucking first place! It's like, oh, I'm gonna have sex with my sister, but I don't want to hurt her, even though there's a large risk of having a fucking baby, and be the most painful shit in her life. Maybe even, and if we do have the money, basically losing a large portion of our fucking income just to get rid of the love baby. So, I don't know. Is the dad doing the right thing? No, he isn't. He is basically hurting her. Even though she wants it. It is hurting her in the long run.
The daughter can't get hurt over any type of, like, emotional things, because for one reason, he can't leave her. He's just, basically, her father is, her lover right there, so automatically she can't, have a douchebag person she's with. He is more reliable than any other guy in the world.
Well, say that to all the deadbeat fathers out there. I mean, he can leave his daughter anytime he wants to. I mean, he could leave her, okay? He's not obligated to look after her. He could send her up to adoption. I mean, yeah, people will look down at him as a piece of shit scumbag, but no, he doesn't have a fucking obligation to look after her. So, yeah, he could be a douchebag father who just wants to have fucking sex with his fucking daughter.
Even wrong at all. They're just going back into the old culture that their ancestors did a long, long time ago. And if you have not proven right there about your ancestors or anything of that stuff, about them dying at a very young age for doing that kind of stuff, and just keeps moving the breed like that, then you can't correct me and say that it's wrong if you can't back up your own theories. So, yeah.
The Tech Museum of Innovation actually answered somebody, not me, but somebody else, I don't know, but they actually said that inbreeding causes less diversity in the genes, and when there's less diversity in the genes, the offspring usually has has a genetic disease most likely, or their immune system is non-existent or very, very low. And trust me, you don't want a low or non-existent immune system. It's hell. Trust me. So, yeah. So he's not only hurting his daughter, he's also hurting offspring that may come of it. You know what I'm saying? Good. So, yeah.
Bring back the culture. Don't let it just die out. If you're going to let it die out, well then what's the point of humanity?
Let me put this in perspective. If a KKK member actually said, bring back the lynchings of blacks because it was a culture that should not die, if that culture dies, then what's the point of humanity? That's basically what you fucking sound like. And it's the same thing with inbreeding. Why would we want to go back to it? Why? I mean, there's nothing good that can ever come of it. From the mental state of your children or sister, whatever, from the inbreeding, to the genetically altered baby that probably didn't live to 6 months. So why do we want to go back there, even though we know it's a bad idea to do it? Fucking drink bleach, you fucking motherfucker.
What's the point of even, talking about, well, it's only supposed to be in history, it's not supposed to be reenacted again. It's like, oh look, war reenacts all the time.
There's a lot of things different from war reenactment and inbreeding, because it's in history and we shouldn't let that history die. War reenactments are more like World War II reenactments. They're basically doing it to remind us about the past and to never do it again, while actually making it fun for the reenactors and people watching the reenactment alike. But with inbreeding, you're doing it and you're fucking everything up. You're not doing it to stop something, you're doing it to fuck everything up. History is basically something that we can learn on, so stuff like the Jews getting gassed in fucking chambers never happens again. Stuff like having the Cold War incidents like the Southern Civil War and the Cuban Missile Crisis never happened again. That's why we have war reenactments, and it's completely different from fucking inbreeding, as I said.
Okay, well here's the thing. Shoot everyone that's a criminal in the face. Shoot all the government members. Shoot all the police as well. All of that just turning out to be a socialist area. That cannot be any chaos whatsoever, because everyone is partnering up doing their job.
What I think this rambling coherent fuck is trying to say is he's going off topic, so talking about how war reenacts and how everybody's at peace and love. Well, yeah, nobody's at peace and love. There's still war going on, but shoot all the police, shoot all the government. I mean, shoot all the criminals in the face. That's not happening. That's not happening, and nobody really wants that to happen. And saying it's a socialist area is fucking bullshit. I mean, I'm a socialist democratic. What we want is fucking having government pay for necessities like healthcare, education, stuff like that. So we can actually have stuff that we can do for ourselves and not having to worry about health bills and shit. So that's all we want. And you going off topic, way off topic here. So the fuck are you doing, man? Fucking, what are you fucking doing?
But sorry, I'm kind of getting off topic. But when it comes down to father and daughter going at it first time, I don't see how that would be wrong right there. At least you know that you won't have your daughter crying because the guy left her, or crying just because, the man's cheating onto another female. It's like, it's your daughter. Your daughter, really? I don't see how you could be doing anything else.
That's the process of making a long-lasting relationship, you fucking scumbag. People break up, yeah, and they leave you. They cheat on you. But you have to keep on trying to search. And your father is not the best thing, because she's probably gonna cry even more, or even worse, try to commit suicide because for the things that she has done with her father, the one who raised her. She can't look at her father the same way again. She can't look at her as a father, but as another man. That's the point. Same with the father. He can't look at her daughter the same way. She's a woman now. She's not his daughter. She's a woman to him now. Basically.
Can't quote me and say that it's wrong. Oh, and just to notify onto the first video about the father and daughter, that one, it might have sounded a lot bad inside of it.
I'm not gonna even watch the first one he did. It's probably gonna be more of a sounding like, "Hey, I'm gonna fuck my 5-year-old daughter, man! Holy shit!" But either way, it's still fucking pedophilia. You're basically making Linemaker's dick hard if he had a fucking daughter, but he probably doesn't. I mean, he's a fucking loser. So, hope to the video, guys. This is a little bit different from what I usually do. I couldn't let this slide. I mean, this guy was fucking retarded. But anyways, my Twitter's up on the channel, so you can message me there. But if you like my videos, please subscribe. I need it. It's freaking hard being a burn patient and trying to make videos every day. But in other cases, kiss my ashes, bitch.